ALS is a progressive disorder of motor nerves, and this involves both nerves in the brain and spinal cord, as well as the nerves that exit from those areas into the muscles. It eventually causes reduced ability to move, to speak, to swallow, and eventually to breathe. It can affect the ability to speak first, or it can affect the ability to move first. It's a very different disease in different individuals. People tend to live 2 to 5 years after diagnosis, but there's a huge variability because the disease is so different in different people, and many people live 10 years or longer, and we all know of unusual cases such as Stephen Hawking's. At this time, unfortunately, there is no cure. We know that there are things that can be done to slow down the progression of ALS, but right now there is no cure. So that's a very active area of research for people in Canada and worldwide to try to figure out why it happens and how to help.
The ALS Society of Saskatchewan works hard to provide supports for patients living with this disease.
The equipment for ALS patients is very costly because your equipment is constantly changing, because your body constantly changes. One day you're walking, next day you can't. So they need the money to purchase these equipment so we can use it, and then once we're done, somebody else can use it again.
The Society doesn't just help with equipment. It also helps families living with ALS by providing support groups.
We get together, it's informal. We talk about things that help us and any problems that we have. Everything is pretty wide open, and any little tricks that we learned to help our patients is just good, and they just exchange a lot of ideas, and it's so supportive that everybody's so caring and everything, and it makes you feel that you're not by yourself in this, and we have lots of support behind us, and that's really good, those meetings.
We do a lot of fundraising throughout the year, but the walk is by far the biggest fundraiser. Throughout the summer in the province, there will be walks in different communities raising money and awareness for ALS. The money we raised, 60% of it will stay in our province to help fund people affected by ALS locally, and 40% goes to support research on a national level.
While the walk is a great fundraiser, it also gives people living with ALS a chance to get together and fight back.
It's a lot of fun being with everyone.
A big social function.
Yeah, and it's
Gets everybody together.
supporting the family support.
Yeah.
And making sure that we make the money. So that helps with this disease.
To get involved with the walk, we are looking for financial donations, whether that's you sponsoring a team or sponsoring a person or an individual, or yourself joining the walks. We are also looking for donations of prizes, raffle prizes, anything like that. We do a silent auction at the day of, and that's one of our biggest fundraisers. We also have a barbecue that day, so if you happen to have a contact with food company, we can always use food and drinks and things like that to help make the barbecue a success. And then of course we need volunteers. That day is very busy and very hectic. If you can offer your time, that's one of the most important things too. We can always use some help.
Time is so valuable. Nobody knows this better than those living with ALS. Patients like Wendy and Terry are so grateful for your support.
Yeah, I would just like to thank all the people that volunteer and help our group.
It's a good thing to do. Very good. We could use a lot of help.
The more people that have joined, the easier it will be to plan the walk. So we need as much help as we can get.
To be that help, to donate, to volunteer, or to register for a walk, visit www.walkforals.ca. Your participation means everything.